Okay, so thank you for joining us. Our monthly wellness daily to do is to start and end your day with a positive habit, and we are going to doing a presentation on that today. And as I was discussing, looking forward to August, we're going to be doing eat a variety of fruits and vegetables. So we'll hope you'll be joining us in the future. This is our Wellness Everyday website. The email is oer.ny.gov /wellness everyday. And there you can find a way to register for our webinars and also the daily to-dos and other portals that we have available. Okay, let's begin. So a positive habit, what a wonderful way to start, is something we repeatedly do every day that produces positive benefits. And just for your own sake or sake of someone else, name 3 positive habits that you already do in the morning and in the evening. And these can be done on a piece of paper, or you can share those in the chat box, because we always like to see what other people are doing. Positive habits that I do is I definitely brush my teeth. I spend quality time with my husband, and also I pick up around the house before I go to work. So that's just 3 things that I do in the morning, and just think of that when it comes to yourself. All right, let's begin. Now, the summer solstice. Every June, we have such long days. As you probably realize, the sun is already up when you get up in the morning, and it sets pretty late in the day. So we are looking at 15 hours and 15 minutes of sunlight in the month of. This is the time to do things before work or after work when it involves going outside. So we hope you take advantage of that. This year it is on June 23rd, which is next Wednesday. And this is the day the sun falls directly on the Tropic of Cancer. All right, Jennifer, you're on.
Okay. Meditation's been around since 500 BC. Meditation became popular in the United States in the 1960s and 1970s. Meditation is a great way to start and end your day. Start your day by listening to your breath as you prepare for your day, and end your day with 5 to 10 minutes of relaxation and reflection. So let's practice a 1-minute meditation. So tighten up your lower body from your waist all the way down. Now relax those muscles. Tighten up your core muscles and hold it. And relax those muscles. Tighten up your upper body and hold it. And relax those muscles. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Now, don't you feel relaxed? Next slide. Stretching. Before you get out of bed, do a full body stretch by reaching your arms overhead and straightening your legs. Hold it for 10 seconds. Upon returning bed at the end of the day, reach both arms overhead for a big full body stretch before getting into bed. As you can see on the slide, those are some yoga ones that you can do in your bed. And if you want more information, just look at the article that's below the slide. There are 3 reasons why you should value stretching. The first reason is when you have large periods of time of inactivity, it could lead to muscle tension. Stretching can provide you a way to alleviate those muscle tensions. The second reason is stretching increases blood flow, boosts oxygen level, and helps deliver nutrients to your muscles. The third reason is stretching increases your range of motion to your joints. When you have wider range of motion, it decreases your chances to injure your muscles or joints. Making a to-do list. In the evening, make a to-do list for the following day. The next morning, check the list again and write down an estimation of how much time it might take you to accomplish the task. Making a to-do list helps us break down the task into bite-sized pieces and doable chunks. It prevents us from getting distracted. Putting a to-do list can also help you figure out what you can delegate. If your list is way too long, you can shorten it by giving it to someone else, or even remove it from your list. In general, making a to-do list helps us have a more productive day. Music. Music may give you energy in the morning or relax you in the evening. Create 2 playlists of songs, upbeat songs in the morning and soothing songs in the evening. Picking a song in the morning that starts with a slow beat and gradually goes faster. This allows you to wake up slowly. A good example of this is Wake Me Up by Avicii. According to the studies, 100 to 130 beats per minute will help put you in a good mood. Now it's a different story for the evening, for nighttime. You want to pick a song with 60 to 80 beats per minute. For example, Fleur de Lis by Beethoven or Halo by Beyonce. The reason why you need to be aware of how many beats per minute is that your body and your heartbeat will sync up to the song's beat, and it will help you feel sleepier.
All right, so who doesn't love a wonderful cup of coffee in the morning to wake up? So really ending your day with a warm beverage is such a good idea and something I know I look forward to. Coffee and tea to start your day. Of course, it's okay to start out with caffeine, but make sure at the end of the day you use some type of decaf, such as a chamomile or a peppermint or something that will relax you to go to bed.
Aromatherapy can help you wake up in the morning and start your day on the right foot. If you have aromatherapy diffuser, different senses have a way of energizing you or relaxing you. And as you can see on the slide, the morning essential oils help you get energy, and the night essential oils relaxes you. A couple ways you can add essential oils to your daily morning and nighttime routine is add a drop of lemon or peppermint in your shower or even your shampoo. It'll help wake you up. Add a few drops of lavender to your pillowcase or a hot bath. That'll help you feel sleepy. Okay, making a change. How many of you, by the show of your hands, hit the snooze button in the morning and stay up too late?
I think I'm raising my hand right now.
Identify what doesn't work and think through it and how to make a change. For me, I love sleeping in. I am guilty of keeping the dream alive and hitting the snooze button. I even moved the alarm clock across the room and I just slept right through it. I didn't think anything was wrong with this behavior until I did some research. I found out that hitting the snooze button actually disrupts my REM sleep and causes me to go into a flight or fight mood and increases my heart rate. Instead of making me happier finishing that great dream, it makes me feel groggy the rest of the day. Moral of the story is, you snooze, you do lose.
I think I did that this morning, Jennifer. I hit snooze and I came up groggy, so definitely not doing that tomorrow. 2 quotes, some simple ones to start and end your day. And by a show of hands, who makes their bed in the morning? Such a very good way to start your day. William McRaven, who is a general, he has a very famous quote, and it's make your bed every morning and you will have accomplished the first task of the day. Such a simple thing takes less than a minute, but it's almost like you put that one check mark on your list. And then to finish up, talking about Jack Canfield, an important part of any focused regimen is to set aside time at the end of the day, just before going to sleep, to acknowledge your successes, review your goals, focus on your successful future, and make plans for what you will want to accomplish the next day.
Flossing is a good habit to practice in the morning or before bed, or even both. So why do I have to floss both morning and before bed? It's because brushing teeth removes the bacteria on the surface, but not below the gum lines. If bacteria stays below the gum lines, it turns into tar, which hardens, and that makes your gums inflame. According to the CDC, about half of Americans over 30 have periodontal disease, a figure that only rises with age. There are many health problems associated with gum disease if left untreated, like loose teeth or missing teeth, bleeding, inflamed gums, or even bone loss. Combined with twice daily brushing and regular professional cleaning, flossing is a great way to help prevent your gum disease. So show of hands, how many of you are actually going to floss tonight?
I am definitely flossing tonight.
Set a timer. Before you leave for work in the morning, set a timer for 5 minutes and tidy up whatever mess was left from the morning. Before you go to bed, set a timer for 10 minutes and do a quick tidy up before settling in. These 15 minutes may be enough to keep up with the clutter, and if not, add more time. We need a clean space to come home to, so you spend less time searching for items. Cleaning your house will improve your social life. How, you might ask? You will probably be too embarrassed to ask friends over if you have a messy house. If your house is clean, you're more likely to ask people over.
Awesome.
Why use positive affirmations? Having a positive affirmation you say every morning and every evening, such as, today will be a good day. My body is relaxed and I'm ready for sleep. Positive affirmations are meant to build you up and improve your confidence, even when things are difficult. So it may sound stupid by saying a positive affirmation in a mirror, but it will help you believe in the statement. When you frequently practice saying positive affirmations, you will help break out of the negative thought pattern. Like everything else, with practice, it gets easier.
All right, so the temperature in New York State, actually, our air quality is much better this week, is really close to perfect. When you go out and it's 70 degrees, it just feels good. It's kind of like what the temperature is inside, it's the same outside. So what can you do to enjoy the outside in the morning and in the evening? Sometimes during the day, it gets a little warm to do outside exercises. So doing some running or walking between the hours of 5 and 7, the sun is up already and it's just a cool time to get it done. Or even sitting outside and meditating. Gardening is another thing to do if you've already planted your garden, watering it or weeding it in the morning or on the evening.
Write it down. At the end of the day, write down anything that is on your mind. This can be anything that was not resolved or completed. If you are thinking about any issue before going to sleep, remind yourself they were written down and you can review it the next day. Our daily worries can often creep into our thoughts at nighttime, and this can seriously disrupt our sleep. You can't always shut off your thoughts and feelings, but writing it down in a mind map can help process the thoughts in a visual pattern to help reduce overthinking at night. Try the 10-3-2-1-0 formula for the most restful sleep. 10 hours before bed, no caffeine. 3 hours before bed, stop consuming food and alcohol. 2 hours before bed, stop working. 1 hour before bed, turn off all screens. And 0 represents the number of times you'll hit snooze in the morning. This was created by the fitness coach, Greg Bellatine.
I had never seen this formula before, but it certainly does make sense when it comes to restful sleep. And it's not too difficult to remember. 10, 3, 2, 1, and 0. All right. So that is just a sampling of our wellness daily to-do. And these are available on our website. You probably were provided them from either our EAP coordinators or our wellness ambassadors. They send out a calendar, and you can also receive this as an email on a daily basis. Our program comes from the Employee Assistance Program, and we like to share that if you need to talk to someone, and that means New York State employees, family member, or retirees, if you're experiencing anxiety or other emotional distress, or if you just need to talk, please contact New York State Employee Assistance Program. Our services are confidential, voluntary, and free. Our 1-800-822-0244, or by visiting oer.ny.gov/find-EAP-coordinator. Our program is from Work Life Services, in which we share other programs, which include EAP, Wellness Every Day, the New York State Network Child Care Centers, and also which is Directions, which is pre-retirement planning. And that website is oer.ny.gov/work-life-services. So we always have a follow-up. We've had a wonderful turnout today, 268 people. What a great turnout. We really want to thank you for joining us, but we also want to invite you back. So because we have your email and you registered for this, we're going to send you an email later today with a link to a follow-up, which will be in exactly 2 weeks. So it is June 14th. We're going to ask you to come back on June 28th. And what our follow-up is just 10 minutes. We just like to share what you're doing to start and end your day with positive habits. And I always learn so much from other people. And if you've been to a follow-up to our webinars before, you'll know that it is just a great way to touch base before we move to the next Wellness Daily to-do. All right, I'd like to thank everyone for joining us today. I would like to thank Paige Bixby for interpreting today. I would like to thank Jennifer Geis-Montague for joining me as co-presenting. And as we finish, I'm just going to ask you to share what you start and end your day with, and I'll be sharing those. And if you'd like to send us a comment in the chat box, we'd love to hear if you enjoyed this. And we hope you have a wonderful day. So some of the things that we have is pray, exercise. Other people put read in the evening. I take a few minutes to thank God for all he has done. Positive affirmations. Christina likes to sing in the morning. And then we have exercise, take vitamins, read, meditate, yoga in the morning, meditation in the evening, brush teeth, meditate in the morning, so many different cool things. Reading in the evening. We all do so much. Inspirational readings and time on the treadmill. Walk the dogs if you have a dog. Listen to the Bible. Oh, well, thank you for your comments, prayer and devotionals. I start with a noom affirmation about healthy eating. They read the daily devotional, spend time with their dog and husband. Really good ideas. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. And we hope you join us on the 28th. And we hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for letting me join you. It was awesome.
Thanks, Jennifer. Thanks, Paige.